Hi, my name is Imani. I've been a camp counselor for experience camps for going on about 3 years now. And the reason why I wanted to join experience camps because for me, I lost my father when I was 15 years old. He was murdered, and it was such a jarring and traumatic experience, and it really pushed me into this stage of my life where I didn't really know how to connect with people around me. I didn't feel like I could be a kid anymore, and I know a lot of people probably have said that who have gone through similar things, but I felt like life, I guess my eyes were open to what the realities of life was, and I couldn't really, my innocence felt stolen from me, in a sense. And the biggest thing I wanted when I was 15 and I was going through all these emotions and really being seen as the victim in a lot of situations and talked to with pity all the time whenever I mentioned that I had lost my dad, I really wanted to find a community. And 3 years of therapy and understanding who I was after grief and who I am just in general, I think that sense of community searching always stayed within me. And when I found experience camps, that is when I knew that this was the place that I needed to be. Our world does not know how to talk about death. We don't know how to really explain to children or even adults like what I guess the whole cycle of life is. And I think that really does need to change, because when you're thrust into this experience, you're kind of lost. You don't know how to feel, you don't know what's right, you don't know who to reach out to. And I think having experiences like this, like experience camps, and just developing a community, not only throughout our camps, but really across the world, where we can say this is a part of life, it's okay, and we have people here who will support you, is very important. So the best part about being a volunteer is definitely, everyone says this, but the kids are amazing. I personally was so nervous when my first group arrived. I thought I was going to be awful. I'm like, what am I going to say? We had training, but I thought I was just going to say the wrong thing and be the worst counselor ever. But I just sat myself down and said, you know what? I'm going to at least try and just give it my all. Like, I'll be my most vulnerable, weird, quirky self and try to connect with these kids. And my girls were the most resilient, loving, really incredible people I've ever met, and it always makes me emotional, because seeing people who have gone through so much at such a young age, but being able to come together is really the most heartwarming part of being a volunteer for me. And I think my personal favorite memory of camp is, there's so many honestly amazing parts of camp. I think my favorite or most impactful for me part of camp was when we were having another campfire, as we usually do at experience camps, and one of my campers, she started bawling and she could not be consoled. So me and another counselor walked back to our bunk with another camper. So the four of us walked back and we just sat there and we talked and we cried, and it was such a raw moment, and the words didn't really have to be said from anyone there, but the fact that we were together, and the fact that without speaking we knew what was going on, and we just supported each other. I think that was my favorite memory, because I wanted that for such a long time when I was a kid, and it made me really proud to be able to be that pillar of support for someone else. Experience camps is really my first, second, third, a millionth family. I love being a part of this community. It's something that I will definitely do for the rest of my life. All my friends are going to be doing it. I'm always talking about experience camps, and I just feel very grateful that I can even, give back to people. So thank you for watching. Bye.